All right, first and foremost, we want to give our praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of great millstone teachers his truth and rule well. And salutations to you, Akim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom. All right, Sha'ak Gabar Karash, here with the brother Nedabiah. We're going to go into another lesson, man, out of Razazah be edifying. And today, we just want to touch on, man, Esau, man, and the lies that he pushed. You know, that's the foundation of his whole rulership is based and built up on a lie, and the truth and the scriptures is built up on the truth, man. You know, and we coming in a time where, you know, this truth is beginning to come out. So Esau, the more the truth come out, the more Esau gets exposed for his lies, man, and who he really is, man. So we're going to start with Job 9:24.
Job 9:24, it reads, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
See, the rulership as this moment that we know is given into the hand of Esau, man, because through process of elimination, you got a lot of nations that's in some kind of rulership, but under Esau. Esau is the one governing the whole planet Earth, man. He's the top dog, so to speak. All right, he's the one that's ruling the world, man. All right, he's the one that's going to come to basically govern everything, man. It's Esau, man. All right, finish reading.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
And that's just the Most High being sort of letting you know he's being sarcastic, man, because it's clearly telling you who the wicked is, man. All right, it says, and he covered the faces of the judges thereof. So them is some of the first lies that Esau had to cover up. Well, that's some of the first truth that Esau had to cover up when he came back into rulership, man, around the late 1400s, 1500s. When they basically had a Renaissance period, man, you know, where they whitewashed all these so-called images, all right, throughout the whole world, and they couldn't whitewash all the images, but they accomplished to whitewash all the main images that they wanted, like far as the Lord and His Son, you know, with their images and what they look like. Esau has he's done that, man, because most people don't know that the Lord has this description in the scriptures. And you go to the Christian churches, they don't know, they don't have an accurate depiction of the Most High. They have a so-called white man, image of a white man, all right? And that was with these devils, one of the first things that they wanted to do, all right? So when they knew it would come a time where we would wake up and come back to our heritage, so they wanted to have stumbling blocks in place for us. And I'm going to read this precept. This is 1 Maccabees 3 and 47. It says, then they fasted that day and put on sackcloth and cast ashes upon their heads and rent their clothes and laid open the books of the law wherein the heathen, all right, these heathens, it says, had sought to paint the likeness of their images. So that's what they have done to our people, man. They have tried to cover this truth up by lies, man. You know, when you go to Christianity, all these different idols and gods are false, all right? Because it's only one power. That's the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. The power of Israel, all right? And they have painted the likeness of their images to be him, all right? That's why the scriptures say the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered up the faces of the judges thereof. Get matter of fact, precept that would get Malachi 1 and 4. Yeah, Malachi 1 verse 4, because these are things that you must bring out, man, coming into this truth, man, because this is the foundation of Esau's whole lie. His whole rulership is based off of Christianity, man. You know, of painting himself to be higher than who he actually is, man. All right.
Malachi 1 and 4 reads, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished.
And Edom is so-called white people. You're Edomites.
But we will return and build the desolate places.
Which they did when they came back into rulership. You know, they just like when they brought us over here into captivity, each captivity heathens will have us build up. We have to build up their kingdom, man. You know, keep on reading.
Thus saith the power Yahweh, they shall build, but I will throw down.
Meaning that the Lord is going to destroy these things. It's talking about that nuclear destruction, all right, that the scriptures prophesy about, all right. When you read the scriptures, it talks about the Most High sword, you know, it's going to be bathed in heaven and it's going to come down on all Idumea. That's what this is talking about, all right. Keep reading.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh thy power hath indignation forever.
And that counts you out when people say, oh, the Lord only hated Esau. No, it says the people which the Lord had indignation forever, man. All right, meaning righteous anger, man, righteous judgment. What the Lord is going to be justified in destroying Esau, and it calls Esau the border of wickedness. So that's why we started out in Job 9 and 24, when it tells you the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. So the Most High is going to let you know who the wicked is, man. They will be ruling everything. And we know who's ruling everything. It's Esau, man. You so-called Edomites. You so-called white people, all right? You're the wicked that the scriptures speak of. And now we're living in a time where he's getting exposed, man, all right? Because you got the men of the Lord who's basically prophesying around the clock, you know, and our elders and apostles, man, the Spirit been dealing with them to bring out this information, man, you know, and we're speaking the same thing. We didn't done diligent searches as well, and we just add on to what the apostles have already brought out, all right? And if you got this on your spirit, you know, brother, to speak on something, bring something out, go ahead. But I'm gonna read this precept. This is 2 Thessalonians 2, verse 4. It says, who opposeth and exalted himself as exalting himself above all that is called Yahweh. So we know Esau is the one who is exalting himself over everything, man. You know, to be above not only over the children of Israel, but over the world, you know. And it says, or that is worship, so that he as Yahweh sitteth in the temple of Yahweh, showing himself that he is Yahweh. So this devil has done, you know, he has really put himself in a place of being the Most High. They did that when they gave you the image of Caesar Borgia, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. They all the angels are so-called white people, you know, and that gives our people, that put chains on our people's minds, because after coming out of captivity and slavery, our people look at Esau and whooped it into Jake, that, you know, that he's a god, man, when he's not a god, all right? So we're going to jump down to verse 7. It says, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. All right, so this all goes all the way back into the Greeks, all right, all the way into the Romans, who was that mystery of iniquity, all right, when these scriptures was wrote, you know, because it was coming for a long period of time. Certain people didn't know who the mystery of iniquity was, man, because the scriptures tell you the things that are written aforetime was written for our learning, man. You know, a lot of these things, the apostles said all the time, man. The prophets, you know, Daniel, they say we knew more than Daniel knew, because they was writing about things they couldn't understand yet, but now we able to break them down, all right? And it says, only he who will live will let until he be taken out of the way. So the Lord is going to let this devil, like the scriptures tell you in Matthew, until the time when the Gentiles be fulfilled. So the Lord is letting him do these things because certain things have to be fulfilled. verse 8, and it says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And that's, we living in the times where the Lord is bringing this devil down. And he's going to destroy him when he comes back. When he speaks about the brightness of his coming, it's talking about that fathership chariot that he's going to come back on. All right, with another host of chariots, that smaller chariots that's going to destroy this place, man, destroy people as well. You got a precept, brother?
Yeah, I got a precept for you. This is Daniel 8 and 11. Yea, he magnified himself even to the prince of the host, and by him the daily sacrifice was taken away, and the place of his sanctuary was cast down.
Right, because that's when, if I'm not mistaken, that's when King Nebuchadnezzar was ruling over our people. Basically, that's where, you get the term, Gentiles, when our people was began to be referred to as Gentiles, because what? It says the daily sacrifice was taken away. That's the same reason they threw Daniel into a lion's den, because what? He wasn't worshiping King Nebuchadnezzar, because he made it a decree that nobody should worship no other God but him, all right? Worship him as a God, or worship no other God, period. And a lot of our people have, they grew up in the customs of the heathen, man, all right? You got some more on that?
That's it on that.
Okay. Yeah, man, because it just shows you how these different, captivities that we was in, man, we couldn't keep our customs, all right? We had to keep the customs of the heathen, so we grew up believing lies, man. Like, before we came into this truth, we all was under a spell, man. We was all looked at as Gentiles, man. We was looked at as the uncircumcision, because what? We was part of the circumcision, but we had a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge, man. We was believing in Christianity. God loves everybody. Anybody can receive salvation. Come as you are type of spirit, man. And it basically fucked our head up, because it comes through the lies that Esau pushed over the whole earth. All right. So let's go to Daniel 12 and start at 9. All right. This is Revelations 12 and 9. I said Daniel. And it says, and that great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. So that basically lets you know it's breaking down that Esau's the devil, man. All right. He was that old serpent that was back in the garden. All right. He's the devil, the same devil right now that deceiveth the whole world. All right. Matter of fact, I'll get John 8 and 44. All right. And it says, and that great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. All right, so this is basically showing that Esau, his whole foundation was built upon lies, man. Going all the way back to Cain. All right, because he come in that same spirit. He was Cain was just Esau was just Cain in the reincarnation, man. All right, they came in that same spirit. Which way? He was a murderer from the beginning. He was coming with lies, man. He was wicked all the way from the beginning. That's why the Lord says he created all things for his sake, for his sake, even the wicked for the day of evil.
This is John 8 and 44, and it reads, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth.
Man, so it's basically, and this was referring to Israelites, man, because that's the same way with our people now. Esau is your daddy, man, because if you basically come in the same spirit of this devil, man. You know, that's why people be all into whatever Esau say is law. They abide whatever he say. You know, they don't think it's the right thing to do, or it's white people doing it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just all fucked up, man. But it shows you that he was wicked from all the way from the beginning, man. He was the scriptures speak about him
being estranged from the womb.
Yeah.
Esau.
Yeah, you can. You know where that precept there, you can get it after that.
Okay. He was a murderer from the beginning, and no truth, and he abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
See, he's a what version you reading right there?
That's KJV.
Okay, KJV. Okay, yeah, because he's a father of lies, man. You know, Esau, wherever he is, that's why the scriptures say, man, I will make his own tongue to fall upon him. You know, because Esau he's basically he exposing his own self, man, for telling lies, because you got certain Edomites who know that we're the true children of Israel, man. All right, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. If you do a diligent research, you can see Esau's own people will tell you that, man. You know, but you got our own people who don't want to believe it, man. Because what? I got a precept. I'm gonna get then you can bring that out. Okay. Yeah. This is Isaiah 25 in verse 7. It says, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all the people. And that covering cast is the lies, man, the system that Esau has in play that our people are buying into. All right, that's the covering cast over all the people. And it says, in the veil that is spread over all the nations. So it's not only our people, it's all the nations, man. You pushing your system up on these other nations. Democracy, you know, you basically, you go to China, you see men wearing suits in China. You know what I'm saying? They have somewhat of a government structure like what's here in Babylon, because what? They influenced by Babylon, man. You know, so that's that covering cast over all the people and over all the nations, man. All right.
I got a precept for that. How they come out the womb speaking lies ever since they born. That's all they do is speak lies, try to get you to do what they want you to do. And for the most part of it, it's working. You know?
It is working.
It's working. This is Psalms 58:3. And it reads, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
You want to speak on it, no?
So, hey, it is what it is. Look at how everybody, it seems like everybody around Esau, you know, is drinking from their cup. Mm-hmm. You know? I mean, look at the suits from that they wear in China. Look at all the McDonald's, all that came from so-called America. It's everywhere now. Oh. You know, it's just how it is. When it comes to Esau, he was born. He came out speaking lies. Oh. You know,
he was always wicked, man. And it was his. You know, he was the wicked, man. Just like we're the righteous. Just like, because it's not really in our people's mindset and our psyche to just be wicked, man. Esau's the border of wickedness, so he had to set it up and provide us a way to be wicked. You know, our people as become rebellious, and therefore the scriptures say, among my people have been found wicked men. You know, because Jake is wicked, we're wise to do evil, because that's that salt. That's us naturally having that salt and that know-how that you can, you know, we better thinkers than Esau anyway, but when Esau provides us with wickedness, we take it to another level, you know. So Esau gave Jake coke. What Jake do? They turned it into crack. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man. You got a precept? No, I'm going to bring this up.
Yeah.
This is John 8 and verse 32. It says, and ye should know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. All right, so that's the hey, our righteous man, we was able to break loose and take these chains off our mind, and we was able to come out of that mental captivity because prior to having this knowledge and this truth, we was had 2/3 behavior, man. You know, but it don't matter, man. The scriptures say, man, the Esau wouldn't be able to deceive the very elect. Our righteous we be a part of that number, man, because we came from out of the world, man, where our people is still stuck because we all wake up to this truth. We want people to get it, our family members to get it, but they still, it hasn't registered in their head, all right? Because the Most High is either blinded them, you know, from this truth, or just wasn't meant for them to get this truth. All right. I'm gonna read that again. It says, and ye should know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. All right, meaning, hey, this is gonna be our way up out of any situation that we be in, because Esau, that's why we feel like there's nothing Esau can do to us, man. We feel like, look, we already, you know, hey, do what you're gonna do, man. Ain't nothing you can do to us because the truth has already made us free. You know, you can't do nothing to our spirit, man. You know, we're already, that's free from you. It's nothing you can do. You may can persecute me in the flesh. You can throw brothers in jail, you know what I mean? You can kill brothers, you know what I'm saying? But ultimately, man, you can't do nothing to our spirit. But you look at the 2/3, Jake, what they in the spirit of like, man, I got one life to live. So Esau got some kind of control over them. You know, Esau say, look, man, you tell me this or I'm gonna throw you in jail or I'm gonna kill you. Jake don't got no integrity because they think that, you know, they only have one life to live. They are without this truth and they not free. You know, so therefore they, you know, they into captivity unto Esau. All right. That's why you got a precept.
We're not to fear, you know, what man can do to the body, you know, anyway. You know, so hey, like I said, you know, roughly paraphrasing, we fear him, and only he who can destroy both body and spirit. You hear? So hey, we're not worried about what you talking to.
Matter of fact, get that in Matthew's 10. I think it's Matthew's 10 and try Matthew's 10 and 28. I believe it is. If that's not it, it's somewhere around that. But I want to bring out this. Oh, go ahead. You got to bring it up.
This is Matthew 10 and 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
All right, speak on it.
So, hey, how we gonna be? You know, once you come into this truth, you know, you can let all the fear. He didn't give us a spirit of fear anyway. You know, it says, roughly paraphrasing, you know, he gave us the spirit, not the spirit of fear, but of love, of power, love, and of a sound mind. So, you know, that sound mind goes a long way. Once you come into this truth, you know, that old man is left behind. You don't think the way you think.
Well, that's Salaki, not to cut you off, but that's why the scriptures say the Most High will leave us with a comforter, man. These scriptures is a comforter, you know. That's where this is our place we run to, man, when we need comfort, man. You know, brothers, a lot of brothers can be going through something, man, or be pissed off, but what happened? You get to camp, you get around the brotherhood, and everything go away for a minute, man. Because this is our only, you know, this is here in this captivity, the scriptures is our escape, man. It's our way up out of this, you know, having to deal with the bullshit that we got to deal with, because we can go get some comfort in knowing that the kingdom is coming, that we're going to be exalted on high, you know. It's nothing Esau can do about that. That brings some kind of comfort. But if you're a 2/3 Jake in the world, you don't care about that, man. You know, you basically want, hey, man, you just want a few dollars right now and you'll be good, man. You know, like a lot of these Jake, they claim to believe in the Lord and all that, man. They get a little increase, a few dollars, man. They forget about the Lord. You know. I'm gonna bring up. Oh, go ahead.
Now you were speaking on the comforter. That's what these scriptures are. That's this word. That's the spirit. Hey, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. This is John 14 and 16. And I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever. Hey, that's this word. That's why we stay in these scriptures. We're not going to worry about everything. We're not to worry anyway. Once we know whom we serve, we get closer to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He said he got us. That's bottom line. These words. And how he got us is through this spirit, this word, these scriptures. All right?
Spirit, jump up and read 26, verse 26.
But the Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, he shall teach you all things, and bring all things to your remembrance, whatsoever I have said unto you.
Man, that's the Spirit, man. That was Yahweh Shah, man. He had to come so we could get the scriptures, man. Because when he came, man, you still have prophets. Everything wasn't written yet, man. He had to come bear witness so certain things can come to pass for our to convict us in the spirit in the time that we living in now. You know what I mean? So the Lord was the comforter, man. That's why he came in the name of Yahweh, and that shows you how that name is also the comforter as well, because you got to come in that name, and that's why the scriptures say the Lord's name is a strong tower, the righteous runneth into it and are safe. All right. Matter of fact, I'll get a precept. I think it's let's see if it's First Peter's. You might be a little bit quicker to get it if you're on your phone. I got it right here. I think it's First Peter's. Second Peter's 3:1. It says, the second epistles, beloved, I now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance. All right, so that's we was gonna come. It was prophesied we was gonna fall away from our heritage, but we coming back. We getting our pure minds stirred up, because some brothers. That's why it's good to grow in this thing, man. Because when you look back from where you come from, you realize your pure mind had been stirred up, man. Because prior to this truth, I didn't know nothing about nothing. I was basically, I was one of the people, man, I didn't believe that the Bible was true. I never did no diligence of reading or came out of Christianity or none of that. Went to church when I was young, but I just regurgitated what I heard other people say. You know what I'm saying? Until I heard a brother break down the scriptures one time, I was convicted. And I was in the world doing complete wickedness, man. Wickedness. My pure mind was stirred up so quick to the point when I heard it, it resonated with me, man. And I knew it was true. You know what I mean? And I dropped everything, man. And I, what they said in the movie Friday, they said, called Craig Daddy, said, drop everything, Craig's in trouble. Come quick.
Time to go.
Hey, that's how brothers be when they come into this truth, man. Damn, I gotta stop doing this. I gotta stop. Hey, you try to drop everything and come quick.
That's that fear. That's what we are to fear. Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's the beginning of knowledge.
Yeah, that's stirring up our pure mind. I'm gonna read this. This is 2 Ezra 6 in verse 28. It says, as for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. So Esau, no matter what he done, the corrupt things that he's done to pollute our people's mind, to keep our people docile and with chains on their mind, it's nothing you can do. This truth can still overcome all that. That's why the scriptures tell us, man, heal the sick. Matter of fact, just get it in Matthew 10, the 5th chapter.
Gotcha.
All right. This is 2 Ezra 6 and 28. It says, as for faith, it shall flourish. All right, meaning you're gonna have more and more people wake up to this truth and believe. It says, corruption shall be overcome. All right, which everything you learned in this world, you gotta unlearn and relearn. All right. And it says, in the truth, which had been so long without fruit, shall be declared. And that's why you got all these different camps that's coming together. You know, you got all these different Israelites waking up. Even though brothers got differences, certain differences between the doctrine, for the most part, we're teaching that you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the children of Israel. All right, so this truth is beginning to flourish, man. You know, everything else, man. Look, the Lord is gonna work the kinks out, man.
You say 10 and 5?
Yeah, Matthew 10 and 5.
All right. This is Matthew 10 and 5, and it reads, These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not.
Why would the Lord tell his disciples that? Because what? This truth is not for them. This is only for the nation of Israel. And he's going to break it down to them.
God. It says 6, But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So what nation has been lost, man? All right? We're the only nation that's been lost and don't know who we are, don't know where our homeland is, don't know our true nationality, our language, none of that. We've been lost, man. All right, we like a dead a kid at a goddamn amusement park, man, that lost his parents. Once everybody's gone home, you just looking like you don't know which way to go, and that was us. All right. Finish reading that.
I got you. 7. And as ye go preach, saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand, heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out the devils, freely ye have received, freely give.
So that lets you know that it's going to be stumbling blocks put on our people, because we gotta basically heal the sick. Our people in a sick state of mind, man, because they're dead because they're without this knowledge. That's why when you read Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, it speaks about Ezekiel blowing breath into the slain, into the dead, these dead bones, and we begin to live, because the same thing we're doing now. We're basically bringing this truth to our people so they can live, so they can come back to their heritage and please the Lord and serve the Lord, so they can be hopefully be delivered, man, because we don't even know we're going to be delivered, man. We trying to make our calling and election sure. Right. You know, that's the only thing we're doing as prophets, because we don't know. You know, it's good that brothers don't know, because if you knew you was a part of the election, you'd probably be sitting back with your feet up like, man, I'm good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? How many people be with that mentality? Say it's like you got a brother may have some money, right? Then you got another brother who don't have no money, but they come from the same environment. But the brother with the money, without the money, is trying to work to get to where the brother with the money is. But the brother with the money is just like, man, look, go on. He ain't trying to help him because he like, man, look, I'm good, man. I'm straight. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's fucked up, man. That's how our people be, man. We don't get this truth, and we just like, oh, I'm good, and you know, I ain't gonna try to tell you nothing, man. No, man, I'm trying to help you out because you a brother, and I don't want to see you be destroyed, man. You know.
We gotta work. You know what I mean? Who you know that's just gonna keep giving you anything? You know what I mean? Y'all about Shah want you to work for it. You know. And you got to, like you say, make our calling and election sure. Come on, man. This is not just, the knowledge is freely given, but hey, faith without works is dead. You got to, get down too. So, it is what it is when it comes to that.
That's why the Lord say, man, study to show thyself approved. That's you putting that work in. You know what I mean? You can, I can tell you what they say, I can lead the horse to water, but I can't make you drink it, man. You got any more on that up?
Let me see, 10. No, that's it.
All right, I'm gonna grab this precept. If you got another precept after this, we can basically close out. This is Daniel 12 and 8. It says, and I heard, but I understood not. Then said I, oh my Lord, what should be the end of these things? Meaning Daniel was getting these visions and these revelations, but he didn't understand them, man. All right? And the Lord told him, says, and he said, go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed to the time of the end. Many shall be purified. So this truth was basically, it was sealed for a long period of time because a lot of prophecy had to take place, man. That's why the Most High is having it come out now, because it's that you got that reincarnation, all right, where you got certain men. Daniel's back here on the earth today, man. And we always say he's prophesying, man. We don't know who he is. Right. Paul's back. He's prophesying. All the great prophets, they're back, man. All right, because you got the scriptures, man. Daniel, Ezekiel, Isaiah, and all the prophets. But it was more prophets than that, man. The when you read Acts the 2nd chapter, it speaks about them adding disciples unto the church daily. It was I believe it was an account of 3,000 people believed the word at one time and came into this truth and started preaching. You know what I mean? So, hey, this truth is it was sealed into a certain point in time, and now you got all the prophets back in their life. That's right. And I'm going to finish reading this. Verse 9, it says, "And he said, Go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed to the time of the end. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand." Meaning basically Esau, hey, they can't get it, man. Esau, even though Esau know this truth and they know who we are, the elites, but the average cracker and all that, man, they can't understand it, man. They can't break this book down. That's why this is the most selling book, period. It's the scriptures because it's decoded, all right? But you got to have a spirit of an Israelite to decode it, man. That's why the Lord is beautiful, man. That's why the Lord is so. That's why the scriptures say, man, you can't do nothing against the truth, but only for it. Because what, man, you can't do nothing against this truth, man. Even by spreading lies, you fulfilling certain things in the scriptures. You got something else?
Yeah, like the brother was saying, the book it was sealed up until the end times. We living in these end times, all right? So therefore, through the prophets, starting with the elder prophets, all right, who basically did the footwork for us. The books are starting to be open that we may obtain this knowledge. This is First Peter, and this is First Peter 1:12, and it reads, "Unto whom it was revealed." What was revealed? This knowledge, this book that was once sealed. All right, that not unto themselves, but unto us that did minister the things which are now reported unto you by them that have preached the gospel unto you with the Holy Spirit sent down from heaven, which things the angels desire to look into.
Cold. That's cold, but break it down, right?
So, I just let you know right then and there, by us living in these end times, and these scriptures being open, who is revealed unto us, that you Israelites. And I'm talking about the hopefully elect, them the ones who's listening, who's learning, who's doing the best of their ability to follow behind, Yahweh Shem Shai's laws, statutes, and commandments. All right?
And the Lord set up, he set up great men. That's why we got elders and apostles, from beginning from the heads all the way down. You got great men, that set up this go into the scriptures and break things down and make it plain for younger brothers, man. Brothers who just now coming into this truth like ourselves, that have made this thing plain for us, man, because they didn't done the groundwork. They didn't broke these things down, can break certain meat scriptures down, and made it plain for us, man, because that knowledge had to come out, man. It had to reveal itself. You said something in a precept. The precept read something. I'm gonna back it up. This is Leviticus 26 and 46. It says, "And these are the statutes and judgments and laws which the Lord Yahweh made between him and the children of Israel in Mount Sinai by the hand of Moses." So this shows you who this truth was revealed to, like the brother read, who all this thing was. These prophecies were revealed to us. All right, some to tell the heathen their downfall. Yeah, some things in here for the heathen, but it's to their destruction. All right, they tell you that you good for doing these things, and this is your punishment for doing these things. That's where it stops for the heathen. Salvation, all that, no, they don't get no salvation. These laws, statutes, and the commandments was revealed unto the prophets, man. And I'm gonna, spirit on me, I'm gonna grab another precept. You got some more?
Oh, shoot, I'm following right now.
Yeah. This is Amos 3:7. It says, "Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but He revealeth His secrets unto His servants, the prophets." Man, so that shows you who are the prophets, man. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. We're the prophets, man. We're the children of Israel. All right, where these things was revealed unto us, man. I don't know who it was. I want to say Brother Malcolm. I seen a video. I think he re-uploaded it that somebody else did, or it was Joshua Wama or somebody. And it was just an Edomite who basically, it was different Edomites who basically was telling other people and doing videos and ranting about how they not allowed to touch the scriptures. These scriptures are only for Negro, Latino, and Native American men. All right, to break these scriptures down. And this is our book. This is not this is a history book, but this is a book of our heritage, man. This is only meant for us. That's why the heathen can't get it right, man. No matter what they try to do and say that they're the people and all that, they just can't get these things right. They can't break certain things down in these scriptures. That's why you'll have one of a brother just been in this truth, man, a few months to 6 months can confound a Christian scholar, man. Because these things haven't been revealed unto these Christian scholars. Even though Esau do know the truth, they, the elites know the truth. They, that's why they go do spend billions of dollars to keep this truth hid from getting out. That's what the whole Planned Parenthood is for. When they shooting us down in the streets, vaccinating us. All these things they do and put into place to try to keep the elect from waking up, man. We dealing with a diabolical devil, man. That's why the scriptures speak as Esau being subtile, man. He's that serpent. He's fucking, he's a fucking devil, man. He know these things. The scriptures say he's wiser than Daniel. So Esau he know how to deal with Jake because he know Jake don't know that they got curses on him. So Esau know how to deal with you according to the curses. All right. You got something else you want to say out?
Yeah. Hey, when you was speaking on who this basically this book this thing right here, it's ours. Okay. This is you Israelites who follow the law, statutes, and commandments. This is who it's for. The Wadi Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah for having enough, grace and mercy upon us to even give us this knowledge, what we do know. I just wanted to read this real quick. This is Romans 9:4. All right. This is who are Israelites, to who pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah and the promises.
Hold on, that's real specific, man. That was Paul basically. Then see, you got a lot of Christians like, oh, Paul was a Roman, he was this and that, man. Paul even said he was an Israelite, man, who are my kinsmen according to the flesh. All right, keep reading.
I'm gonna read it again. It says, who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah and the promises. 5. Whose are the fathers, and of whom as concerning the flesh Hamashiach came, who is over all, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah blessed forever.
Hey, you can drop the mic on that, man. I mean, the scriptures, man, really, hey, man, that's why when you get certain people read these scriptures, and it's, that's why certain people wake up, man. They like, man, why the hell your pastor ain't told us these things? Because they don't want you to know this is what Esau don't want people to know, because Esau has baked on us being illiterate and stupid and all into folly, wickedness, and music. And that's why he put wicked vibrations out there for our people to wrap their head around it. So you won't wrap your head around this truth and wake up to who you are, because by doing that you become rebellious. Because that, for instance, we on the FBI's radar, right? And they know it's nothing they can do to us, like far as their own law, but they know we're rebellious. We're not with this society, man. We're not in agreement with the wickedness that's taking place in this earth, man. They consider us to be tyrants. All right. They say we're committing treason. We're basically we're speaking against so-called the own land that we're from, our own country. That's committing treason. All right, but with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that's called being a prophet, man. All right, and the scriptures say, "Who will stand up against me for the evildoers?" So somebody got to do it, And why not us, man? All right. But with that, we're gonna close out. I want to give our praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach this truth and rule well. And salutations to you, Akim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom.
Shalom.